Hi, my name is Vitor Belfort, and I'm here with my assistant Rodrigo Medeiros, and I'm gonna be showing you guys the workout that I do every day to improve my speed, my power, and my strength. And I want you guys to know, if you want to try to gain some weight or lose some weight, you know, this you can gain weight on this workout, but I suggest you to get a personal trainer who knows the workout with weights and your cardiovascular, running and spinning or biking. But this cardio you're gonna get over here is the best cardio for fighters. You do specific training, cross training with speed. Your heart's gonna get it's gonna beat a lot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta focus on, pay attention to the position, because what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna work on jiu-jitsu techniques and fighting techniques to improve the cardiovascular, the strength, the power, and all the tools you need to be a fighter. Okay, let's start now. Okay guys, here when you fight in jiu-jitsu or ultimate fighting, NHP, sometimes you have this kind of guard, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna bring the legs and you're gonna pass the guard, dropping your weight. That's is a technique. And the other one, you hear and you see, all of a sudden you pass the guard and put the knee. This type of technique is that you passing the guard in different ways. But now what you're gonna learn, the first, the movements in your workout, your abs, your legs. You're gonna feel your whole body. And when I'm working out over here, he's gonna be doing his ab workout. See, I'm working here, he's working there too. See it? Here, see it? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you keep going 20 times. You see, he work his abs, I'm working to passing the guard, and then you switch and and do it again. I suggest you guys to do 3 times each other, okay? And then we learn the first one, okay? I'm gonna do slow for you guys can see, okay? First I grab their pants, okay? Or I put my hands on the knee. If you don't have a gi, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to my left side. I'm gonna make sure I put this knee over here, like you're putting the knee on the belly, but you don't need to go and put it. You just want to use your speed, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? That's the first one. And you gotta go fast, And then we gotta learn, we grab the legs, okay? If I put my head to my right side, it's gonna be my hand too. I put the head right, close to his hip, and I put my hand too. And now I put my shoulder, all my weight on his stomach, and I'm gonna be jumping. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See? You change. And then you go other side. See? Simple. Here. 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 Okay? And after you do that, what you're gonna do, you're gonna do this. 1, 2. You do both sides, okay? Same thing. You're trying to do 20 times each other, 3 times. After do this, we're gonna go to the other workout. You see, you're gonna go fast, your cardio gonna be so pumped, but the difference here, you're not running, you know, you've been fighting, you know, you're doing fighting moves, but speed, you gotta work your speed. Okay, and now what we're gonna work is the guy have his leg, okay? You here, you go. 1, stand up. 2, stand up. 3, using your abs. Okay, when you go, use your abs. Stand up, boom. On the leg, boom. Okay, stand up. See, if I attack to his right leg, I make sure when I get up, I put my hand on the floor and I get up. Boom. Okay? If I go, I attack his left leg, I make sure my right arm, put it on the floor, and I stand up and keep going. Okay? It's a great workout. You're working the technique, but also you're working your abs. You're working the technique we learn, like, you know, this technique here. You here, boom, and you go foot lock. Boom, you go foot lock. Boom, you learn how to bring yourself up. That's the third one. Let's go to the other one. Okay, you guys wondering when you rest. Like, every time you're gonna have a partner, okay? You rest when he's doing. You have just short time to rest. That's why here's a cardiovascular work. You don't need to have time to, when you're running, you're not resting, you're running for half an hour. You're gonna be working this at least like for half an hour, you know what I'm saying? You're doing 3 times each other. You go, your partner, and you're resting at that time. But also, you're resting, feeling the pressure. Like, when you fight, you don't have time to rest. When you want to rest, the guy is putting his weight on you. You gotta learn how to rest with pressure, you know? That's the workout. You learn technique, speed, and you get your partner is gonna put pressure on you when he's doing, and you gotta catch your breath with the pressure, and you get used to. You know, in the beginning it's kind of hard, you know, if you're sore, if you I can rest, but after you're gonna relax and you're gonna be enjoying the workout. Okay, let's go to the next one. Some guys, they stay on that position a lot, okay? And this is a very famous choke, you know? Put your hands over here, another here, you go, it's the clock choke, and you go forward. Okay, but to get on this position, we're gonna have to learn how to get over here. You here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna 1, 2. See? I suggest you guys, futurely, not using your hands. Make sure you're using your body. Okay? Here, here, here. But if you can, in the beginning, use your hand. And here, you can choke, you can do a bunch of stuff. Make sure, I want you guys to learn how to pressure. You gotta feel pressure, okay? I don't want nobody, your hips up, hips down, okay? Very low. And you see pressure on him. And pressure, you see my feet? Push all the time. Make sure here you can have the choke, you can have a bunch of position here, okay? And you're gonna be working quick, okay? And then, same thing, you change. 3 times each other, your partner you go down, your partner go up in the top, and you guys be working. Next one. I put him in my guard. Okay? Now I'm gonna work the arm bar. Okay, I'm here, here,
Okay? How we do? I start in the armbar. If I have my left leg towards his head, I'm gonna use, you know, this leg here. I kick, I turn, I press, and I put my right. Same thing. If my right leg is the last, I take it out. I'm gonna spin around, see, and put my left. Same thing. You can use no arm. After, you just use your abs. You know, it's a great workout. Using your abs, and use the technique to move your hip, and you know, to go to the technique. That's number 5, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna stick my hooks over here. See, I put my hooks. Now he's gonna put his hand on the floor. I'm gonna be working my abs, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see? I'm using here. And when you finish, you get the technique, the American lock, and you do it. Same thing to the other side. Hold his wrist and work your abs. When you finish, make sure you have the American lock and you go forward. Okay? You're almost at the end of the workout. This is gonna take you at least half an hour. Okay? I can do for like professional fighters, they usually do like an hour workout. It's long, you know? And then, now we're gonna learn how to work, you know, another 2 moves. Okay? Here, he stay like this. Okay? What we're gonna learn from here is we learn boom, boom, boom. Sure, you're here, you change into the floor, put the knee, take the knee, go to the position. Here, 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 here. Speed, you know, it's very important. You learn your speed and you get quickness and you'll be fine, okay? It's very important because in the fight, everything happens so quick. This help you to get your cardio and help you to get control of the situation, okay? Okay guys, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna cross train with punching, okay? Like we're in the same position here, but instead of start over here, we're gonna start over here, okay? We're gonna bring our knee in the belly here and boom, 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 boom. Understand? But fast, okay? What we're gonna do, we gotta do fast. And grab. And look at it. And okay, we do 20 times for each side. Okay, that's the other one. And listen, this workout is very important. You're trying to do at least 3 times a week, for you get speed, power, and strength. Now, what we're gonna learn? Now we're gonna learn a workout that we use is for strength, and mostly more like you bench press the guy. Instead of getting a machine, what we're gonna go for is a workout for our upper body, okay? We work a lot of abs. This workout is a lot of abs workout. Now let's work the chest, the shoulders, okay, the triceps. Okay guys, we gotta get used to, instead of bench press, we're gonna bench press his body with his pressure, okay? One hand stick on the shoulder, another in the abs. He's gonna bring his leg up. I'm gonna be here. He's gonna put his arm, you know, like this. You know, I'm gonna be punching. You see? You bench press. He's gonna be staying here. His head gotta be stay here in the middle. Okay, make sure. Here, bota tua mão para trás. He's gonna put his hand on the back and you're gonna be bench press. Okay? This is one type of bench press. Why are we doing this? It's different than doing the machine. It's a body weight. He putting pressure on his body, you know, much harder. The other way, yeah, he's gonna be staying here. He's gonna be the same thing, but instead of in the side, he's gonna be here. Okay? It's different. We have two type of bench press. Okay, you guys learn now to get strength. You see, this you can gain weight with that, but I recommend you guys, if you want to work like get your body stronger, you know, get a personal trainer for who can train you, you know, with weights in you know, more specific for, you know, this type of the goals that you want to gain weight. This is specific for fighting. Okay, you're gonna get strength and power. You also gain weight with this workout, but you know, if you want to get more seriously, you know, trying to get more into the workout, get a trainer, a good trainer, and you know, put your schedule right and go for it. But just don't forget to work your cardiovascular. It's very important, this type of cardiovascular fighting workout. Okay, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tape, the workout, and I see you soon. Okay guys, you guys see what I want to show you is the workout specific for fighting, but now I'm going to show you how to do it. I want you guys to understand the rhythm, to see how it goes, you know. I want to show you I'm just going to do a couple sets, you know. I'm not going to go hard enough, but I just want you to know how it goes, you know, step by step. But also, don't forget, if you want to make harder your workout, you can get a guy heavier than you. You can add weights on your, you know, on your hips. You can add weights on your feet, whatever. You can make your workout harder. Just be smart. But don't forget, more you do, more you get better. More improve your strength, your speed, increase everything that you need for fighting workout. Okay, let's start. Let's go. squat.
Okay guys, you guys understood a little bit the workouts. See, make you breathe harder, make you faster, but you also improving your technique because you're doing fighting moves. Just trying to do this at least 3 times a week, you'll be set. Okay? Thank you very much for your company and for your kindness. Okay? Thank you.